for our poll question today on our show, Vin, we chose 5 calls of yours from your career and asked our fans to vote which one is your favorite or most special. One of them is a football play, Vin, the catch from Montana to Clark that is a seminal moment in the history of the NFL, and obviously you're so closely associated with baseball. What do you recall from that day of that NFC Championship game, Vin?
It's a case of having been fortunate enough to be there, which has happened to me throughout my career, whether it's baseball or golf or football. And I was working with a marvelous football man, Hank Stram, who had been a very successful NFL coach, and we were both eager for the game. We were both well prepared. We got along exceptionally well. And I just remember it had rained in San Francisco, and they did a great job in saving the field. So I remember, number one, going down on the field with Hank and saying, gee, they did a wonderful job to make the field look great. And then it was a terrific game. I mean, Dallas was a big franchise, and the Niners were at home, big crowd, lots of noise. And I always remembered in doing research that Montana was truly a miracle quarterback for coming from behind, game-winning tosses, and going back to when he was in college at Notre Dame. So by the time I was ready to do that game, I had a list in front of me of some of the great come-from-behinds that he had made. So when they got the ball, and there was, I don't know, a minute and something left maybe, and they started moving down the field, I was conscious of the fact, this guy's a miracle maker, and sure enough, he made it with Dwight Clark. And I will say, and it was a lovely thing to do, when they announced my retirement and all that stuff, the Niners sent me a great big, beautifully covered with glass, framed, and in it was the picture of the catch, and it was signed by Joe and Dwight Clark and a whole lot of other people. So it's a treasure that I will hold on to forever.
So which sport or event do you wish you could have called in your career that you did not?
Oh, I don't know. I never gave it a thought. I honestly have been completely satisfied, and more than satisfied, totally grateful. No, I don't. For me, for instance, when the catch, after it was over, I got on the airplane and flying back home, and I thought, you know what? It can't get much better than that. That would be a great game to walk off on. And so by the time that plane landed, I had quit football. I know CBS thought, oh, he's just tired, he'll be ready again. But no, that was it. I thought, that's it. I've done it. So, no, I don't feel like I've missed anything. You might say, well, you never did a Super Bowl. And I say, well, that's sure true, but I never really cared. So, no, I don't wish I had done anything more than what I have done. I've been truly blessed, and I say that in all sincerity.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.